What up, world? Established Rich coming right back at you again. Today, we're going to listen to audio from the Joe Budden podcast where Joe Budden, Flip, and R.I.C.H react to the news about DJ Akademiks. Let's check it out.
Thinking like Joe just said, you know, when you speak of cancellation, you're talking to the crowd. Like, y'all don't have the power to do nothing to me. Not realizing that there are some people out there that still got some power.
And the companies react off the people.
Yeah. Enough noise making
enough of that noise. Y'all think that these companies are not reading tweets and checking the temperament on some of them contracts they got? You are wrong.
You know,
Let me be the one to tell you.
There's a bigger message here, you know, and I fuck with R.I.C.H, so I'm gonna be mindful.
That's the downside to having that kind of stan culture fan.
Mm-hmm.
The downside is they standing for whatever your action is. So if it's bad and they put enough noise on it, the people that you in bed with that wouldn't have seen it, they see it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, go ahead. What are you saying, Flip?
No, like, so the bigger message is that, you know, how, because they use the certain words like grooming and stuff like that. They're just using these words that is foreign to us. And I hate to say where we come from or how we grew up, and not making an excuse, but you are a product of your environment, meaning that when it comes to teenage boys or whatever, we encourage them to, yo, get that girl or do that. We had those conversations. It's been like that since I was, the older niggas around me did it with me. I did it with my son, you know what I mean? Not saying that it's right, it is wrong. Now
if you acknowledge it as wrong, then what are you saying?
I'm acknowledging that it's wrong, but I'm saying that it's not foreign. That behavior, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not new. You know what I mean? Like, if of course,
Great.
when, yeah.
So,
that's what I'm saying. I think it's wrong.
So
100%.
we're in a place today where that behavior is being checked and people are being educated on things.
And I agree.
I think
But you have to learn it. There are consequences. Yeah, and you have to learn in real time. See, everybody act like they smart and they fucking overnight they learn how to abide by society rules and shit like that and what's right and wrong. You have to learn in real time when you're taught something, especially from the Caribbean. Like, these things are, like, you have to acknowledge that nobody wants to go to the source of things. They just want to point and laugh and blame. And I'm not saying anything with R.I.C.H. I'm not even co-signing him.
R.I.C.H was wrong.
He's cool. He was 100% wrong.
Dead wrong.
100% wrong. Period.
Okay, let's get into this. First of all, I want to address something they said in the beginning. The people can cancel anybody. Nobody is too big to be canceled. No matter, even if you build a platform, it still requires people to support that platform. Look at an artist like Michael Jackson. Once the allegations were made against him, whether they were true or not, he lost a tremendous amount of fans. And he was the biggest artist in the world at that time. The biggest artist in the world. So for a person like R.I.C.H to sit on his platform and scream that he can't be canceled, nobody can cancel it because they didn't build it. That is the most arrogant thing that anybody could ever say. Because the people are what make you, and the people will definitely be what break you, if that's what breaks you. And Flip saying that the bigger message is to what? Blame ignorance? You know, Flip, I respect Flip and Flip's take on a lot of things, but in this situation right here, him bringing up the fact that Akademiks is Caribbean, as if, because he made it a point to say, especially if you're from the Caribbean. And then he went on to say, when we came up, it was normal. And then Joe says, but it's wrong. And he says, I acknowledge that it's wrong. So if you acknowledge it's wrong, why are you still talking? And then you say, oh, people think they're so smart, like they know this. Flip. This is not something you need to learn. Encouraging homosexual sex to a 15-year-old who is not gay, and even if he was gay, it would still be wrong. So where does the Caribbean descent come in at, and why do you want to keep playing on ignorance? We don't know any better. Like, we're some type of savages. You know, we don't know any better than to say these type of things. You know, this is just the way it's always been. If we kept doing things the way they've always been, we will keep getting what we have always got. Come on, Flip. Come on now. For real. Like, that just makes no sense. You can't blame ignorance. He's not an ignorant guy. He knows it was wrong. He refused to take accountability. And the way that you could even see the response from him and still say what you said, it just makes no sense. I'm glad Joe stepped in, was kind of the voice of reason as far as, look, it was wrong. It was wrong. You know better, you do better. This is Established Rich coming at you again. I'll be back with another episode. You know how I do it. Peace.